Ready? Lights, camera, action. I appreciate the support on the last story time because I did not expect that story time to do that good that fast. I set the like goal at 5 likes just so something reachable, but also, you know what I'm saying? Just because. Yeah, it got 5 likes in one day. Shout out to y'all, everybody who likes my videos, who shared it. 2 days or 1 day after that, it doubled it. It got to 11 likes. We about to hop right into this video, so I need you guys to go ahead and kill the like button like you did on the last one. Just go ahead and do the same on this one. The like goal. Let me see if I can do something fancy with the the edits. 15 likes. Give me 15. Give me 15 of them things. Let me get 15 of them things for another story time. Today's story, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, personally, I'm a little embarrassed to tell this story because it just shows how unathletic I am. So this story takes place when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and we were living in a duplex at this time, like a little, you know those townhouses that are actually 2 houses but side by side, basically. There was this lady that lived on basically our neighbor, not or neighbor, but or neighbor next to our neighbor. We lived in one side of the duplex, or landlord lived in the other side. He was never there though, so it was like we just he was never there. And then the person that lived next to him was an older lady, and there was always kids over there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that she was a foster mom, or her family was very diverse and everybody's just dropping the kids at grandma's house. Basically, how it was, going down the sides of the duplex, we had fences. So the person that lived next to us put up a huge fence on their side. So boom, fence. On the landlord side, where the older lady lived, she had like some barbed wire and wood fence. I'm gonna pop up a picture on the screen, probably like right here, of a basic idea of what it looks like. But it was an older fence, so it wasn't standing straight. It was like leaning forward. I learned my lesson from last video, and I put my phone on airplane mode because people always tend to call me when I'm doing something. Nobody calls me any other time when I'm not doing anything, but as soon as I start doing a video for my channel and I can't see my screen, they call me, the video stops, and as soon as I think I have a video, half the video is not done. Thanks. Appreciate it. The lady always had kids over, and at this time, my brother is probably like 6 years old. He's 5 or 6, because I'm 8 or 9 around this time. And this is during the summertime. So we would see them playing outside whenever we were outside. And whenever we were inside, we would hear them over there, like just having fun, like watching movies. And they had pets too. And the important pets for this story are the dogs. She had 2 big dogs. We would fast forward a little bit. Eventually she would call my mom and be like, she would call her over just out of hospitality. Basically, she told my mom that we could come over and play with the other kids. For the next couple of weeks, we started going over there, spending hours over there, and then we'd go inside and we'd play like Plants vs. Zombies, like or we'd watch a movie or something. This like ain't no Netflix, nigga. We popping out the DVDs. What you know about DVDs and cassette tapes? What you know about that? You probably don't know nothing about that, but that's okay. I don't even know how this story turns out like this because look, fast forward to the day. It's probably like 10 or 11 in the morning. This is how traumatizing it was for me because I can't remember the time that these events happened. So it was probably about 10 in the morning, 11. Mom was doing laundry and we were like, we can go over grandma's. She was like, oh, I love people, y'all too much, like, wanna go over there every day, wanna stay over there, wanna go over there every day, wanna stay there till how much cacao is at nighttime, yada yada yada, wanna have a yard. Translation, you guys going over there too much. You guys have a home, you going over there too much, spending too much time over there, you need to stay over here. But eventually she was like, she basically said, you can go on over there, but make sure you come back before such and such a time. Yeah, she made long and short of it. She said, you can go, don't stay too long, come back home. Boom, we go over there, we having fun, doing the regular. We notice the time and it's like 3 in the afternoon, 2 to 3 in the afternoon, and we're like, yo, we should have been back home. So me and my brother, we telling everybody bye and we rush to the front of the gate. Everybody's inside. The dogs are outside. So me and my brother got to the gate and we were like, we don't want to open the gate because we don't want the dogs to, those are big dogs. Ain't nobody gonna catch them dogs if they go out the gate. That's raps. They gone. I look at my brother and I'm like, yo, mega up the fence and then mega catch you. Mega make you hop it after me, mega catch you. So my brother, he's 6. This like he's not gonna go against what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna be honest with you, he probably was scared because he didn't want to hop no fence, but he didn't want to get beaten for not going home on time, and he didn't want to open the gate because the dogs were gonna go outside. So we're on the driveway, right? Oh my gosh. This is the embarrassing part for me. I don't want to talk about this. Remember earlier in the story when I said the fence was an older fence, so it was kind of leaning? So we're standing in the driveway and I'm looking at which one of these wooden, would you call it a pole? Pause. Okay, so I said I'm 8 or 9, right? When I was 8 or 9, I was fat. I was not athletic at all. I had no athletic ability. 0. None. Like, this is something that shouldn't even have came to my mind. Okay, let's get back into it. So, yeah, I'm trying to size up the fence, basically. And keep in mind, there's the wood, and then there's the barbed wires going all across, like, from top to bottom. Like, they trying to, like, it's prison style. I do a quick 1-2 and jump over the fence. I jump over and I'm like this. And I realize I can't bring my foot down. So I'm standing like this and I pull my foot because I just thought, okay, my foot didn't make it over the fence. I'm gonna just pull my foot down. And I pull like this and my foot doesn't come down. So now I'm like, hold on. I'm stuck. Now my brother's on the other side of the fence, looking at me, standing like a ballerina. Like, I'm dead like this, bro. I just started screaming. I was like, this is what I remember. Mommy! Mommy! Yo, I just started yelling for my mom, and remember I said she was doing laundry? So I'm guessing, I don't know why. She had the laundry basket in her hands when she came out of the house. And she dropped it and just bolted out of the house. Like, she came outside and she was like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you like this? At this point, I'm not feeling anything. I can't feel it in my foot. I just thought I was caught. But the barbed wire lodged into my foot both ways. So the barbed wire fences have like these little sticky things that go like crossways like this, and it's probably like 4 of them on one piece of thing, so they kind of look like that. 2 pieces from one of those went into my foot, so both ways. So both of these are in my foot simultaneously. And my mom is like, she's trying to pull my foot. So let's say this is my foot, right? It's stuck in the fence like this. I'm standing right here and my mom is trying to pull like this and stuck. My brother's on the other side of the fence crying because I don't know why he's crying, but he's crying. Yeah, my mom was going ham. She's like, listen to me, I'm telling them to stay on the yard and love people. Y'all too much, you too on the cars. And then she was there for about 5 minutes trying to, I'm not even gonna say 5 minutes, it's probably like 2 minutes, but it felt like 5 minutes because I'm standing on one foot like this. Nigga. Oh my god. My mom can't get my foot out. So now I'm like, yo, my leg is getting tired. I'm like, Mom, I can't stand up to a war, Bobby. Mommy, I want to sit down. Bro, my mom was like, you can't sit down, baby. Just keep standing up. I'm trying to get you out. I'm trying to get you out. So we in distress, bro. And then this guy walks by, and my mom is like, help me, my son is stuck. Help me. Bro, this man, he's on the other side of the street. Look, I'm about to show you with my bed how he jumped over our gate, bro. He did like some parkour stuff over the gate, and he came and he was trying to move my foot around on the fence, and then that's when I started to feel it. Cause whenever he started like moving my foot back and forth, then I started to feel the barbed wire poke deeper into like the white flesh of my skin. And yeah, I started crying. And after like 45 seconds, he was like, yo, he's stuck, like he's not getting loose. The barbed wire is lodged in both sides, like gonna have to call an ambulance. The reason why I used that clickbait title, because it wasn't really clickbait. The fence was rusty. What kind of rusty? Like brown rusty. Like brownish red rusty, like build up. And it was in my foot, and it wasn't in there for like no short period of time. I was at least standing there like I was about to have my debut on a stage for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna say it's 10 minutes. This guy looks at my mom and he's like, we're gonna have to cut him loose or call an ambulance. He's like, no. My mom was like, no, can't do that. No, that's gonna take too long. No. So my mom like moves about of the way, and then she starts like, I don't know what she was doing. Cause look, my mom is messing with my foot, and I'm like this, holding onto her, crying my eyes off, like I'm bawling, like I'm wailing, cause yeah, I'm stuck. I wasn't even crying cause it hurt. It did hurt, but I was more like in shock that there's a barbed wire in my foot. Y'all hear that? Those are gnats hitting my window. Damn, you trying to open my window, nigga? Ain't nothing in here for you. So yeah, my mom, I don't know where she got this Hulk strength from, because when she described how they were lodged into my foot, I don't know if she either made it worse or made it better, but she like she got superhuman strength and like unjammed my foot. As soon as my leg was free, I fell. And I was just crying, and my mom like hugged me, cradled me, and we were both crying for a little bit. Yeah, my foot started gushing. It was just blood everywhere. Like my foot was in a puddle. It was ripped pretty deep because you could like stick a finger in it, and but after like 5-10 minutes, we went straight to the doctor, which my stepdad at the time is a doctor. He was at work when all this was happening, so we went to there, and he had to disinfect my foot. He gave me like a whole bunch of antibiotics. Yeah, so yeah, he gave us a bunch of those, and it was still summertime, but this is like closer to the end of summer, because I remember I had to go to school without wearing shoes because I had this big ugly thing on my foot. Yeah, my stepdad basically was like, that's a rusty fence, like you could have gotten an infection in your foot, but I didn't. And yeah, now we're here telling the story. The scar is still on my foot, but it's faded now. But now it just looks like a thinner, shiny layer of skin on my foot. Moral of the story: don't take shortcuts in life. It never ends well. You might as well take the long way, do what you have to do. It might take longer, but you can get to your destination with less of a hassle if something goes wrong, because shortcuts always lead to something like going wrong. It's no real shortcut to life. That includes going home. Don't take the short way, especially if you have to jump a fence. So if you made it this far in the video, hey, y'all mess with the lights? If you made it this far, comment lights. That's it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It was pretty embarrassing just to think about that whole thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. 15 likes for another story time. I'm loving them. I'm gonna catch Una in the next one. Peace. So now I gotta do it in reverse. Lights, camera, I'm gone.